Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode from Get in Football. Well, as you can read here, Donny done deal. Yes, we have signed Donny Van De Beek from Ajax for a fee of about 40 million euros, which is about 35 million pounds. And it's for me, it's a bargain. In the same market where you have Jack Grealish going for about 80 million. We bought Harry Maguire for about 80 million last year. We overpaid. Yeah, getting a player like Van de Beek for half that price is absolutely phenomenal business by United. We have all been very critical about how Woodward, the Glazers, and how our transfer team in short have performed. They take the deals down to literally the end of the window. The player doesn't get time to settle in and uh, get the chemistry with the squad, settle to the manager's tactics, his how the player is going to fit into the team. And it's really exciting to see that Van de Beek has been signed literally in one day's time, because you know whatever United's transfer news was, it was mainly based on Jadon Sancho. There was Van de Beek was an option, but it just all the news was just Jadon Sancho and Jack Grealish. This deal happened in one day, and boy oh boy, it's a very 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 exciting team. Okay, talking about who exactly Donny Van De Beek is. Well, Donny Van De Beek is a player for Ajax. He was a player for Ajax before the deal happened, and the season before this, when Ajax reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, he played a very key role. He played as a number 10 in that team, but as we saw last year, he kind of took in the position of Frenkie de Jong. He played as a box-to-box midfielder. He can play as a CDM. He can play as a number 10. His preferred position is box-to-box, and we really needed this because we don't have enough depth in our squad. You know what happens if Bruno gets injured or Pogba gets injured? Like for example, unfortunately, Paul Pogba has been diagnosed with COVID-19. So there's a good chance Donny Van De Beek will be starting the first game for Manchester United against Crystal Palace. And yes, there's Fred, yes, there's McTominay, but both of these players don't provide much going forward. Van de Beek is a proper box to box. We have seen him score goals. We have seen him do the dirty work, the tackles, the tactical fouls, and literally all that. He has, I think, 14 goals and 7 assists last season for Ajax, which is decent for a box to box midfielder. And it's really great to see when a signing like Van de Beek just happens overnight, and all of a sudden the sheer suddenness of the deal, as Arnab Goswami would say, it's really phenomenal, and it's great to know that we are back in the transfer market, and I feel there's more to come. He's the first of, I think, according to me, 3 signings. Basically one is done, so I think we'll make 2 more. And yeah, officially this is not something like we are linked to Van de Beek. This deal's done. The Here We Go from Fabrizio Romano did come out yesterday. It's a confirmed deal. It's just a matter of time when he has his medical. There are some reports saying that he might fly in today, get the medical done, and then go to the international, not friendly, UEFA Nations League with the Netherlands team. And some other sources are saying that he'll finish the games with Netherlands and then come back and get the deal done. But I really hope he first gets the medical done. What if again there's a slight injury, in the friendlies, in the UEFA Nations League, and due to which the medical will get pushed even more. So I really hope he gets this done very soon, and absolutely buzzing with this signing. Yeah, adds lots of quality into our squad, and out of the 3 positions which we were looking for to strengthen, the right winger, midfielder, and a centre back, the centre back has been signed. Now moving forward, this is like a first step which we have taken. Yes, it's great to be happy, but the next step is to get a centre back and Sancho. Well, talking about the centre back, we have been linked to this man here. Well, many of you would not know him. His name is Benoit Badiashile, if that's how we pronounce it in French. If I have not pronounced it right, forgive me. Not French, but I think that's how we pronounce it. He is a young centre back playing for Monaco. This has been his breakthrough season, and he has had a very good season. He's considered a good young prospect. He is a left-footed centre back. He's pacey, and I think we should really be all in for him. We need to get him. We need a pacey centre back to partner Harry Maguire, because yes, Lindelof is good, but his qualities are more like Harry Maguire. Both are pretty decent positionally, and yeah, they lack pace. So we need Harry Maguire for the positional sense, and we need a centre back playing beside him who can help him carry out the ball from the back and also is pacey. And I think Benoit Badiashile fits into all this. Yes, it's a risk. He's coming from the French league. There's always a risk when you buy players from the Portuguese league, the French league, the Dutch league. There is a risk, but I think it's a very good prospect, and I think we should be all in for the deal. There are reports of Ole being in for Upamecano, but I don't think that's happening because he has just signed a contract at RB Leipzig, so I don't think they're gonna release him this summer. Um, yeah, I think there was a news article as well that we offered 25 million to Monaco for Badiashile, but they rejected it. I don't think it's true because I think in this market, I think 25 million is more than enough for him. But I'm not sure how credible the news was. I think it was La Echo, a French outlet, but I don't think there's anything in it. But I'm pretty sure we are in for Badiashile. If there's a decent price, I think we will get him. He would probably be our next signing. I think if we have to make a signing after Van De Beek, I think it will be Badiashile, and hopefully we get him. Last but not the least, the man behind, literally everyone's talking about this man here, Jadon Sancho. Well, Christian Falk, who is a respected journalist from Bild, Germany, has said that Jadon Sancho is set on he has set his sights on a move to Manchester United, but United have to pay the fee. Dortmund are asking 120 million, and United are still negotiating. Until and unless Dortmund don't get that fee, they won't leave Sancho. They have, they don't have any financial issues that will make them keep Sancho, or they'll be more than happy to keep Sancho for 1 year and release him the next year. I don't think there's gonna be a big drop in his price next year. Maybe he might go for even higher price next year, considering the COVID situation will be over. So I feel we should be all over the deal. We should get the deal done. Probably like an 80 plus 20 plus 20 or 90 plus 10 plus 20 deal, structured in that manner. And let me tell you one thing: if it was me as the head of transfers at United, and Woodward comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, go out there. I'm gonna give you an option to buy two players. Buy any two." I would buy Van De Beek and I would buy Jadon Sancho. Why? Yes, we need a centre back, but if you have an attacking trio of Marcus Rashford, Martial, and Sancho with Greenwood on the bench, getting supply from Bruno, Pogba with Van De Beek on the bench, even if the other team scores one goal, we are going to outscore them. We are going to score 3, we are going to score 4 against them if we have this. So Jadon Sancho is a deal which we must have to do. There's no ifs and buts. I don't want any other right winger, no other right winger except Jadon Sancho. Don't want all the Douglas Costas and Leon Baileys and God knows who, but I don't want all those. I want Jadon Sancho, and the fact is that if we don't sign Jadon Sancho this year, this window, we are never going to sign Jadon Sancho. And I really think that if we add Sancho to this squad, well, I don't think we'll compete for the title next year, but we'll definitely, reduce the difference, the gap of points between Liverpool and City. I think Liverpool are going to drop off majorly this season. I don't know why, but I really feel they're going to drop off. I think they have been successful because none of their team, their first 11, have had many injuries. But it's a matter of time before some other person will get injured, and that's going to affect them. Because I still don't feel Liverpool have the depth which is required. It's it's just that their first 11 has been, they're all stars and they're all brilliant in their respective positions, and that's the reason, according to me, that they have won the title, because their first 11 never had any injuries. If our current first 11 does not have any injuries, yes, we'll challenge for the title, but that's not how football works, right? Um, so yeah, we need signings. We need Sancho. We already have Van De Beek in the bag, which is phenomenal. Really, really gassed with the Van De Beek's deal. Sign Sancho. Hopefully sign Badiashile. I think that's gonna be our window. I don't think we're signing anyone else. Don't want all these Josh King and all these Ramsey and God knows who else. Would have loved Grealish, but if you have Van De Beek, I don't think you need Grealish. So that's it for today, guys, and I hope this is just the first of many upcoming signings. A very exciting month coming up. There are the international why do I call it international friendlies? It is the UEFA Nations League coming up, after which Premier League starts, and a week after the Premier League starts is when United's first game is against Crystal Palace, and the first few fixtures look very very good on paper. So hope uh, we get we get two more signings minimum, Sancho and Badiashile, and then if we can nick off one more signing would be absolutely great. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Before you go, please, if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe it. We make more and more content just for you and your likes, your subscribers, you as subscribers give us the motivation to make more and more content. So bottom right hand corner, please do subscribe, please do like the video and share it as much as possible. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody.